soda.
All right, we're live. Thanks for anyone that tunes in. Welcome
Thanks for
in,
watching.
Josh. Yep. Sup, Ridge. Still getting everything figured out. This is one of the first couple streams, so bear with any technical difficulties.
This is true.
We're gonna go through some underdog stuff. Wanted to do some drafts for this week's NFL slate. And yeah. What's up, Josh? How you doing? What have you been up to today? Going through some trades, you were telling me?
Yeah, I have this trade in a dynasty inbox for Keenan Allen and Isaac Tesla for Jordan Mason, 1 QB, 12 man, and start 10. It just rubs me the wrong way. I don't know. I don't know what rubs me the wrong way about it. It's mostly an upgrade for me. I get rid of an old asset, cash in on him. He's running hot on touchdowns, won't last forever. I think Ladd McConkey and Quentin Johnston are due to eat into that. Or even Amarian Hampton, for that matter. Like, I don't think Keenan's getting 10 touchdowns this year. And if he does, he probably just won you the league because that's crazy where you probably drafted him. I don't know. I don't like how two other running backs in the Vikings game combined for 12 other carries or whatever it was. It just feels weird. I don't like it. Something feels off. And Aaron Jones comes back in 3 weeks. I don't know. Something rubs me the wrong way about Jordan Mason.
Hey, who knows if it's only going to be the 3 weeks, though. It seemed like that injury was pretty bad.
We'll see.
All right, we got 2 questions. Bo Nix or Justin Herbert? I got Herbert rest of the season pretty easily. Pretty easily. How do we feel about Swift in the third for J.K. Dobbins?
Herbert.
Ooh, that's pretty fair. I'm pretty low on both of those guys individually, so
I love Dobbins, but even I feel like that's a lot for Dobbins. So if you're the one selling Dobbins, love that for you.
Yeah.
But I don't know, DeAndre Swift has a job. I know the whole narrative of Ben Johnson not liking DeAndre Swift, but he's getting 16 touches a week. So
yeah, I think I'm on the Swift side.
If you're J.K. Dobbins is on the way out. He's on what, a 1 year with the Broncos, maybe a 2 year.
Yeah. What's up, Wyatt? Thanks for coming in here, bro. All right, might just get straight to it and rip one of these week 4 NFL drafts and just kind of talk through the slate. So with these, it's $7 entry, $64K contestants, $50K to first place. Obviously, you got a game stack. You got to get a couple guys in the same teams, build that stack out. All right.
Big, huh, Zach?
So we're on the turn. Honestly, I think Puka's way too underpriced. I think
Puka's literally the receiver 1. What are we talking about here? First of all, and he hasn't even gotten touchdown hot yet. He's not even touchdown hot, and he's receiver 1.
Yep, I was gonna say I might have him wide receiver 1 rest of season. And Josh, let me pose you this question: is he the dynasty wide receiver 1 right now?
Yes, yes. You could say maybe Jamar or Neighbors, but Jackson Dart probably going to be a bust. I just did a whole little research thing about first round QBs taken outside the top 10 picks. It's not pretty. Neighbors is just going to be a target hog, but so is Wandale, and people call him a PPR scam. So I mean, we're there with that. And Puka's just a dog. Puka, I love Puka. Oh my god, I love him.
I feel like there's still a little bit of like the original thoughts everyone had was this feels fake. Like he's a 5th round pick. Like he's really not that good. Like there's something about that people just have that like pre-bias. And so I feel like for that reason, like you think Jamar Chase, you're like, dude, top 5 pick, Jamar Chase there, Puka goes number 2, as we were just talking about him. But I feel like people have that bias from when he first came into the league and was a little looked down upon because of his draft capital. And
People
I think
do that though, and that's why you get him.
I think I'd still take Jamar in Dynasty just because he's attached to Joe Burrow. Like Matthew Stafford's not going to be playing forever.
This is
and I think that Chase is just like, even though Puka just gets, he has
but Chase is like 4 years older. Like Jamar Chase is like 26.
He is older, but I still feel like Chase has like the highest weekly ceiling in the NFL.
How many wins do you think the Rams are going to get this season? You think they're going to make the wild card?
I like the Rams this year. Their defense is pretty underrated, I think. All right, I'm trying to figure out how to play this. I'm thinking of doing Lamar and then building out like a little Ravens Chiefs stack. I could see this game being sneaky high scoring.
I don't even know who's on your. I can't even see who's on your board, Ian.
Yeah, I showed the draft view instead. I can show the board instead, but I kind of like doing it this way so people can see like who's all going.
Yeah, but you gotta keep switching it because people can't see who you're picking between.
I actually can take Gibbs.
My first 5 round. Okay, do I think DeAndre Hopkins is washed? Rashad Bateman is playing better than DeAndre Hopkins right now. That's what I think of that. So, I mean, he's 33. He's not getting any better. He might have like a couple of spike weeks. I don't doubt that. He'll have like a random 20-point week, maybe 2. Probably like 2 random, like 2 touchdown games. But like, would I ever confidently start D-Hop now?
Yeah, I'm not huge on D-Hop rest of season. Unless there's an injury to Bateman. I mean, you got Devontae Walker playing meaningful snaps and like who
Andrew, I think you're cooked, buddy.
Nah, I got you. Try to sell CD. Try to sell CD to someone that's 3-0 or 2-1. See what you can get for him.
Yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna have to do in my Yahoo.
And Worthy might be coming back this week. And Jane Daniels also might be coming back this week. I would just try to sell CD.
Sell Jaden, bro. No news, Daniels.
Dale said Garrett Wilson or Roma Dunze rest of season. That is a really interesting question. To that, I don't know.
Who is Garrett Wilson competing with for targets? And do we believe in Justin Fields enough is really what that question is. Because I could see Luther Burden playing like not 10% of snaps and eating into the Roma Dunze target share. But I can't see that happening for Garrett Wilson. I can just see Justin Fields being ass.
Yeah. That's a tough one, dude. Because Garrett Wilson's like.
How are they doing right now?
Sorry, I'm also trying to think about these picks.
Look at the picks. Yeah, I'll compare these two side by side. Also, what do you think about Derrick Henry fumbling twice? Ponder that for a moment. Yeah, Garrett Wilson's just eating right now, though. Jesus. But so is Rome. So is Rome. That's a really good question, Dale.
I might lean Garrett Wilson just because of the target volume. But I think I like. It's tough because you're just asking about floor versus ceiling. I think Odunze has a higher week-to-week ceiling. I think Wilson has a higher floor. But actually, I don't know because Wilson week 2 was pretty non-existent when they played the Bills. I think Odunze is due for a stinker though at some point.
I think it might just be like a schedule question at that point, bro. I don't even fucking know. They're very close. They're in the same tier.
It's a toss-up. Yeah, it's whoever you can get a plus with. In Dynasty, it's an interesting question too.
They're like the same age.
I'd probably go Roman Dynasty just because he's with Caleb. He's got the young quarterback. Garrett Wilson, it's still a lot of uncertainty. Like, who knows if Justin Fields is really the guy? Can tell you I don't think he is. But you never know.
Derrick Henry fumbling twice, though, is concerning. Derrick Henry about to end the year with more fumbles than touchdowns.
He's actually fumbled 3 times. He's fumbled each game so far. I'm not overly concerned with it. I don't want to panic too much, but that also comes from a Derrick Henry owner in the Big Boy Dynasty League. But it is, I think the Ravens defense is what's more concerning to me. Because if the Ravens are going to have to play in a lot of shootouts like they have been, that game script doesn't always favor Derrick Henry for a lot of carries. They've been need to lean on Lamar a little bit more for passing volume, hence why I took him in this weekly draft.
Yeah, what's the thought process here at tight end in your thing?
For the draft I'm doing right now?
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go Mark Andrews and just stack him with Lamar, and then I'm thinking I want to get Worthy as a bring back, but I'm also a little uncertain on that.
Yeah, you might as well take Tyquan Thornton, big guy.
I was looking at him. Is Worthy going to play this week? That's the question. What I might do, I think I might take Worthy, and then there's a way to set it so you have like rankings on if a player gets ruled out, and I'll just set Tyquan Thornton to my rankings, so he would be the one getting subbed in if Worthy doesn't play. All right, I'm going to rip another one of these. Just pull up the main draft.
Honestly, Dale, with conviction, give me Garrett Wilson over Rome Odunze rest of the season, simply because he has no real target competition. The Jets will probably be down most games, therefore passing. Who are they going to pass to? Breece Hall? Like, okay, sure. I'll take that. Plus, you have the history of Justin Fields feeding DJ Moore the ball for like one season. So that's my take. That is my hard stance on that question, Dale.
They got the college connection too. Fields
This is
G-Dub.
also true.
All right, we got some more questions. Pittman or Worthy this week? So we got Worthy versus Baltimore, Pittman against the Rams. I'd probably go Worthy if he plays.
Isn't Pierce out too, though? Alec Pierce for the Colts?
Yeah, I don't think that really affects Pittman much, though.
Who do you think that affects? Tyler Warren? Josh Downs?
Adonai Mitchell?
Such a bitch. It is not Adonai Mitchell, bro.
Worthy is probably going to be limited. But I don't know. I like that game script, though. Against Baltimore, like, the way Baltimore's defenses looked, like you can see where they're getting prone.
Yeah, but
Fine for a lot of
Danny
targets.
Dimes just likes Pittman. He just feeds Pittman.
Does.
Like, I don't care what we think, bro. What does Danny Dimes like?
Puka.
Puka?
Got him.
Well, are you doing another draft?
Yep.
I have you hella zoomed out. I like this view better for now.
Okay. I'm just queuing all the Colts and Rams for this game stack.
Nah.
But I don't know.
Screw the game stack, bro. Give me Barkley. Give me Saquon. Like, what are we doing?
Against the Bucks? Yeah, you're probably right.
Like, who else is there at running back? Gibbs against the Browns. Like, no.
All right, I'm gonna queue the Bucks then for bring back. Because in these you have to game stack, or else you're just not gonna win.
No, I'm gonna pick the top scorer from each team. I'm gonna have Trey Tucker, Jonathan Taylor, and whoever else scored 30 points last week. Hunter Henry.
Mm-hmm.
That
was random.
Psychic.
Oh, there's
I
another
feel like
question.
it's not. I feel like Hunter Henry's probably due for like one or two more 20-point games.
Trade Devontae and either Krosky or DJ Moore. What? Couple neighbors.
Can you switch anyone else out for Cup? I don't really. Oh yeah, do Devontae and Cup for Neighbors, or like
No.
even Devontae and Krosky for Neighbors.
Oh.
I think Krosky or Cup have the least value there, and I feel like Krosky has the highest upside out of all of them.
Yeah,
so probably just Cup.
You think Krosky has the highest ceiling of those guys? I'm not big on Krosky. As a Krosky owner, like.
I mean, I just say that because, like, what if he, like, I don't know, week 8 finally just gets, like, 80% of the runs or, like, even 70%, just more than what he gets now. He could be a dog. Get some little Jaden Daniels, Krosky action, some Derrick Henry, Lamar-esque, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see it. That's the thought process anyways. Who is the best team in the Eagles and why is it the Eagles? Wow. What a question. I hate Brian. That's true. I hate that's Brian. True. I know it's Brian. He's not wrong. They're unfortunately like the most on paper good team and have the best record. So.
I think this last week was definitely super encouraging though that they actually won the game in the fashion they did. Like,
yeah, finally unlocked AJ Brown.
Having to actually throw the ball. All right, Yash, let me ask you this. So for this build, I would like to go one of these quarterbacks that I set up the stack for, and then another pass catcher on that team.
Daniel Jones. Give me Daniel Jones. Why are you starring Anthony Richardson? What is wrong with you?
I didn't mean to do that.
Baker is looking.
It's nice. Baker, Stafford, or Jones.
Give me Baker or Jones. I mean, like, yeah, Puka will eat, but Stafford's not going to give you that fantasy.
But then, what pass catcher do I take on the Bucks? Sterling Shepard.
Yeah, he's sneaky good. I was going to pick him up in our fantasy leagues, but I just
Chris Godwin may be playing. Chris Godwin may be playing.
That's like. When does this draft end? Like, you have until Thursday to make that choice, Friday? I don't try to get too cute.
It's Sunday. It's only Sunday slate.
But when does this draft, like, window close? When can you stop drafting? Because you have until Saturday to get that information. How far up do you think he's going to move? Like, to pick 28? You could, but if he doesn't play, you're cooked. Like this draft is cooked.
Well,
If they got him on a snap count, he's cooked.
They put in a sub for you. You could set your rankings to where they sub someone out for you. I'm gonna get him. I can just tell myself the story that the Eagles get up big. They're running Saquon. Bucks playing from behind, heavy pass volume.
Got offered CD for my Josh Allen 2 QB league. My other QBs are Bronson. Is that a redraft league? Are you just like super flex redraft? How many people?
I wouldn't take that straight up CD for Allen.
Especially in super flex.
No, I would hold Allen. I would try to move off I would try to move off Kyler if I were you, to be honest.
Yeah, everyone's probably off on Kyler though, bro.
Yeah, I would try to move off Kyler or sell high on Daniel Jones would be what I would do. I would keep Josh Allen for sure. Eagles should have won that game. Or
you trade cut Lad at Ibuka. Is it crazy to say that I almost want to say you trade Ibuka right now because this is probably going to be the peak of his value for unless like some craziness happens. Like, what's his keep trade cut like ranking right now? I think it's like very high.
This is crazy to say.
But I would say definitely keep. Yeah, I don't know who I would cut out of that. I don't know.
I got you.
Cut Tet, keep Lad.
Keep Ibuka, trade Tet, cut Lad. Ibuka or Tet's hard, but I think I lean Ibuka just because the Bucks are just such a pass-heavy team. I love the week-to-week volume. And Tet is ending top 12 to 15. I think that's fair. But the thing that worries me about Tet is just because he's the only really pass catcher of note in Carolina, I think there's going to be games where he just gets phased out, where defenses are literally just going to make it their only goal to stop Tet McMillan. Because he's the only pass catcher Carolina has. I mean, Legette's playing meaningless snaps. I guess when Coker gets back, he may be a little better than what they have.
What about Hunter Renfrow, bro?
Okay.
By the way, some would argue he got taken out of the game early last week because they were up so much, so they didn't even play him. So I am starting him in my Yahoo league with confidence as an owner of CD Lamb who is injured.
For fantasy, I think Renfro's fine to PPR scam, but as far as like real life goes, I don't think NFL defenses are going to be very concerned with Hunter Renfrow beating him at this point of his career.
So I think good for like 5.
So that's my worry with Tet. Like, I think he's super talented. If you're talking talent, he's the most talented of all those 3 guys. I just would lean Ibuka rest of the season because pass volume and even, I mean, Mike Evans is already hurt. He gets hurt every year. He's going to miss a couple games. So Ibuka is going to have these next couple weeks. I think he's going to perform very well, and he's just going to hold a lot of value. Jalen Coker coming back. Yep. Yeah. I think that will help Ted a little bit, but I don't know. I think I make Ibuka over him rest of the season. In Dynasty, though, give me Ted all day. That's easy.
Yeah, Dynasty, Tet, and then Ibuka, then Lad. Trade Ibuka. Right
In
now.
Dynasty, Lad, oof. I still like Lad a lot. Like, I don't want to panic that much.
Lad's not even the receiver one when Keenan Allen goes, right? It's Quentin Johnston. First round pick.
No, but I mean, Lad's going to be fine. Do we really think Keenan's going to hold up this whole season?
You're the one who's asking to trade for him in our league, right? You tell me.
As someone who's trying to trade for him, I'm kind of admitting that who knows if he's going to be healthy all year. He's dealt with injuries a lot in the past.
He
All right,
looks 2 years younger after being traded from the Bears. He looks
we're
fine.
we're ripping another one of these.
Yeah, I wish I could, but Nevada moment.
Yosh, you can draft with this one. Who do you want?
I don't want to draft with this one. I will encourage your picks.
All right, you make the first pick, and we'll go from there.
Which game is this? Sunday? Only Sunday?
It's only Sunday's slate, so only the 10 and 1
10 a.m.
games. Yep. So it's Niners, Jags, Colts.
Who's all the running backs?
This.
Why? Like,
I think Cook might be my RB.
I feel like a lot of the running backs are like weirdly valued. I don't know how I feel about these values. I feel like JT is a little too high.
I was kind of thinking the same this week. I don't love his matchup against the Rams.
Bijan.
But JT's just been so good.
I like all the running backs.
I like James Cook a lot this week.
What is this? One running back, two receiver, one flex?
One QB, one running back, two receiver, one tight end, one flex. Yes. I like Hampton a lot this week too. I think Hampton's a nice pick here. I still think Puka, dude, I could take Puka ahead of all these people.
Like, dude, Puka's a dog, bro. Like, I don't know what we're doing.
I might just rip Puka again. Like, look at the
if Puka falls, take him. I don't know why people don't like Puka.
Look at the other wide receivers on this slate.
Give me Puka.
Like, Amon-Ra's great, but he's playing the Browns.
Give me Pookie Bear.
Yeah, we're going.
And he's due for TD. Are we making slips today? We gotta get a naughty quarterbacks.
We can do a slip after that.
Versus Genty in Dynasty. I'm still Genty. Why is Ant smiling, bro? Ant, what's your take?
I mean, you can't call me a homer to still say Genty, right? All right. What should I do? Do you like Lamar with this one? Should I do Hampton?
Cook might be up so much he don't play the second half. Andrew,
I was kind of thinking the same thing with Cook.
Take Brock.
No.
Get cheeky.
You want to do Brock? Fine. Fuck. I auto drafted Hampton.
You fucking.
It's okay. We'll get unique.
That's not Brock Bowers would have been unique, bro. We guessed in all the top positions. Take Trey Tucker, Brock Bowers stack.
I'll do that another one. But since I already started Puka.
Do not take that stack.
I mean, against the Bears. Bears defense hasn't looked super scary.
Nico Collins think he going ball out.
Against the Titans? Yeah, it's an okay matchup. What have receivers done against the Titans so far? Let me peep. Let me know what I'm picking, Yosh.
Okay, you have like one more person, and then you have to pick who's on the board. We need another receiver. We are already attached to the Giants game and the Colts game.
The receivers have done pretty good against the Titans. That's fair.
We could do Nico.
Yeah, I kind of like the Nico call. I'm down around that. He does have. They're going to be playing for a lot this week. Yeah, we'll do that.
He has to ball out.
Ooh, fuck! I probably should have got Neighbors as a little
for the LA.
Yeah.
He'll be there. He'll be there. He'll be there.
Yeah, he might.
Who wasn't gonna be there? Nico Collins.
I don't know. He might go right here.
No, this guy doesn't have it in him. Who else is at receiver? Let's see. Let's cook. We're not taking Devontae.
I don't like taking Adams and Puka this week. All right, we got
Oh, we got
Neighbors.
Malik.
That's
Bang.
good. Damn, this is the.
That's the one.
This is nice.
All right, now just take Jalen Hurts. just take him, bro. Just screw the team, Kev. Just take you know he good. You know he good for like 20. At least 2 tush pushes.
I don't want to take him with this team though, dude.
Who else is there at QB?
Well, if he's still there, maybe I should just take him. But
Like, who are you gonna take?
ooh, you know what I could do?
DJ
that's kinda
Stroud,
fun?
Jackson Dart, Stafford, Herbert. Herbert's the best option at that
I could
point.
do this right
You
here.
could get freaky like that. I just think, like, what are you gonna get, Herbert? You're kind of cooked at quarterback, pal. Like, if we're going for upside, screw the stack. You've been poisoned by stack mentality by the fantasy community. You've been poisoned. Judkins, Scotabo, Benson, rest of season.
For these contests, though, you pretty much have to stack.
Give me.
Hurts is going to be there, dude.
Judkins, Benson, Scotabo, rest of season.
Hurts is there.
I have Scotabo at the bottom simply because although he is leading the backfield now and probably will rest of season, with Tyrone back, it'll probably be like a 60-40. Like, he's not going to completely phase out Tyrone. Will Tyrone be startable? No. Will Cam Scotabo? Maybe in the flex.
How'd you rank that, Josh?
Judkins, Benson, Scotabo, just because I haven't seen Benson do anything, but like, who's he sharing carries with? Amari DiMercado? Like, come on now. You're picking, by the way.
No. I'm debating Goddard or Tyler Warren.
Did we get Jalen Hurts?
Yeah, we did get Hurts.
Get Tyler Warren. Screw it. Just slam the upside. I don't care.
We're just telling ourselves that Hurts runs in 3 touchdowns.
We're telling ourselves that we know who's scoring the touchdowns this week, and we don't give a damn about concentrated, correlated bets. We don't care.
This probably isn't the most optimal build for these contests, but these receivers go burr, so why not?
This is the team that you see ranked above you, and then like you get really upset. So that's what matters.
All right, we'll do a pick 'em before we do another one of these.
What's
Should we do one for
that?
tomorrow's game?
And don't dodge the questions.
Judkins, Scotabo, Benson rest of season. I think Judkins is clear-cut the best of those 3. I think Scotabo, Benson is the real question. I think... Dude, Scotabo looked great, man. He looked great. And he's just so fun to watch. I liked watching him at ASU last year. He helped my pockets out last year for sure at ASU too. So, I've been a fan of his. I would say but Benson's good too. But my only fear with Benson is I don't know if they're just gonna like give him the keys to that James Conner role right off rip. I think Scotabo, I heard you talking Tyrone Tracy, Josh. With Scotabo, I think with how good he's been, like
he's not gonna phase him out. He's not. Tyrone Tracy was great his rookie year, and he still did like 60 or like 70-30 with Devin Singletary, bro. Like that's just how the Giants roll. That's how Brian Daboll wins what rolls, bro.
I just don't think Scotabo's going to give him that job back, dude. He's looked so good. Do you hear how fired up the fans were when he just touched the ball?
Everyone likes Scotabo. Brian likes Scotabo. Everyone likes Scotabo, but
I like Scotabo.
I
see it.
I'm selling him right now. Let me put it that way.
Really?
I'm selling high on him in my
Don't let your Tyrone priors get too much.
Yeah, I love Tyrone.
Scotabo's the real deal. My headphones got unplugged.
Would you trade Kenneth Walker and one of Marvin Harrison or Devonta for Genty in redraft?
No.
Kenneth Walker.
No.
Kenneth Walker is probably worth more than Genty right now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
even with the whole Zach Charbonnet debacle, like.
Yeah, dude, coming from a Raiders fan, unless you're getting Genty for a discount, I do think it'll get better for him, but wouldn't want to give up someone like Kenneth Walker for him.
I got offered Genty Neighbors for my Bijan, Marvinson, DJ Moore, Pacheco. Thoughts? Redraft. So you're getting Genty Neighbors for Bijan, Marv, DJ, Pacheco.
I don't know if I would do that.
Pacheco's a bum. DJ Moore is like a receiver 2-3 right now. Marvin Harrison is probably about the same. And Bijan is a freaking dog. Neighbors, a dog attached to we don't know what at QB, probably a bust in Jackson Dart, if you're asking me. Hate to say it. I hope he is because I couldn't trade for him in Superflex Dynasty. So, but that aside, like, we really think Jackson Dart thrown for 300? Like, it's not happening. Genty has bad O-line, bad team. They're mostly passing the ball right now. For that reason, I'm taking Bijan, Marvin, DJ Moore. And I don't even know how you're trading Pacheco. But if you can get value for Pacheco, sell him.
I tend to want to side with trades that you're getting the best asset in the trade, especially so in redraft. And I think that is Bijan in this, unquestionably, right? And I tend to just want to side with that even more so when that side of the trade is also getting more assets. So it feels weird that Bijan being the best asset in the deal is also on the side where you're getting 4 pieces, which that's probably why I wouldn't want to do that. I think also, too, Genty and Neighbors still have a lot of question marks surrounding them. Like, Neighbors is great, and I think Dart being there is going to help him out a little bit on terms of, like, a weekly floor because he's going to get more of, like, the easy over-the-middle targets on, like, RPOs, that sort of thing that you're not really getting with Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's kind of all or nothing. It's deep ball or check down. So I do think –
the moon ball.
Yeah, that is exactly what Russ is. I think Neighbors is going to have a little bit of a higher floor now. He might not give you the like exact explosion he had in like week 2 again. Like I think that's towards the top end of his range of outcomes. But I think rest of the season I'm pretty encouraged by him. Genty though, like I was saying earlier, I do think it'll get better for him, but I don't think I want to move off Bijan with him being the guy I'm subbing into my lineup. Let's play, Josh, rest of the season, who would you rather have, Genty or Hampton?
Hampton.
Okay. Genty or Alvin Kamara?
I mean, dude, it's like week 3. You cannot already be selling that. Like, come on.
I was just seeing.
I can't confidently say Genty. I lean Kamara on that question. So Kamara. It's not like a strong Kamara, but like right now, it's like, yeah, Kamara. But like, I don't know. If I was a winning team, I would buy Genty right now from a losing team.
Yeah.
So what's your position right now, WK? Like, let me, what's your record? Like, let me ask you that. And like, Pucci and Baruz trade. Should I accept James Cook and Derrick Henry for JT and Breece Hall? Are you getting JT and Breece Hall? Because I love JT. And Breece Hall is like, he's cool.
I think I'm on the Cook and Henry side for that.
You like Cook and Henry?
Yeah.
Over Taylor and Breece?
Yeah. That's mainly a knock on Breece. I think he's the worst. Oh, you'd be giving up Taylor and Breece. Oh. That's so tough. You could do those like 2-for-2 deals like that where it's 2 running backs for 2 running backs.
2 running backs.
Yeah, I'm getting Cook and Henry.
For what reason do you like Cook? Like what? I hate Cook personally because I feel like most of his scoring comes from touchdowns, and like touchdowns are like the most volatile stat ever. But also like he has 4. Last season he had like 15. Like I don't know. Are they like protecting Josh Allen and not letting him just like ram his head into the end zone anymore? I don't know. So that's why I have a big question mark on James Cook personally.
I don't have any questions on Cook. I think he's a beast, man.
There's the opposite opinion of that.
I like Cook a lot. I mean, I think
We had a guy in here earlier. What do you think about the fumbles right now? Another guy earlier.
I think let me get back to one thing and then I'll get to Henry. What you said about Josh Allen, the Bills not necessarily wanting to ram him into the end zone. I think that's a good point to make. And I think that's definitely one to note.
Because that happened after he got that shoulder injury. After he had that shoulder injury 2 years ago, they started using James Cook more on the red zone. That's the next season he had 15 touchdowns.
Well, last year he was getting like the tush push touchdowns, right? Especially towards the latter half of the season, Josh Allen was. And I think he has one of those this year, but they've had other times where they've been on the 1, been on the 2, and they ran Cook in there. So I'd be interested to see how that plays out rest of the season. James Cook, anytime touchdown in the underdog pick'em lobbies, 8-1x. Yeah. Let's see what they have Josh Allen at.
Do they still do the vulture thing? The vulture TD thing?
No, they stopped doing that, I think. Josh Allen's at 0.86. So they're just about they slightly favor Cook to get in there. Which I would tend to side with.
So what do you compare in that trade then, Anthony? Is it Derrick Henry to JT or is it James Cook to JT?
I think it's Henry and Cook both to JT. Yeah, I think it's just who's going to give you more
all on the side.
Who's going to give you more points in a given week, Henry and Cook, or is it Brees and JT? And I think I would side with Henry and Cook week to week. I think that just gives you. I think it gives you more outs, right? Because with the JT and Brees side, it's like, let's say JT has a bad game, you don't really want to be relying on Brees to go and get you 20 points. Like that's not what you want of him. With Henry and Cook side, it's like, okay, Henry has a bad game, doesn't matter. Cook's gonna go get me 16. Like the odds of them both having a bad week are pretty low, I would say, as compared to Brees. Brees's floor is just so low, and I think Cook and Henry both have a little bit of a higher floor than that. I think the Ravens are going to get Henry going a little more. But we'll see.
Let's see. Let's hope.
Yeah. I'm with Dale on that.
I like Cook and Henry just because they're bell cow RBs for 2 of the best teams in the league. Yeah, good teams, more touchdowns, more carries. This is true.
All right, let's build up this pick'em slip.
Yeah, Henry side's probably better. But why are we selling on Brees Hall, Poochie? What makes you want to sell him right now? Are you selling low or high on him? Right now, it kind of feels like a sell low. Kind of feel like you're just throwing him in as like a toss in.
I kind of like this
dynasty. 15. Late first, early second. What are you looking at, Trey Benson? Touchdown?
No, I'm looking at his receiving props. Let me show you why.
Flex, McConkey, Benson, Olave, Pollard. It's Joshua cooking up a question. Andrew, what kind of offers are you getting in Dynasty for Scatabo?
All right. Check this out. This is what I'm looking at, Trey Benson. Seattle's been allowing a lot of receptions to running backs.
Trey Benson or Ladd at rest of season? Oh, you need to flex one of them. Who does Olave play this week? I think they play the Bills, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is true. Benson or Ladd. Yeah, I definitely think Pollard's not in the conversation for that. As much as I do love Tony Pollard, and I loved defending Tony Pollard. I think Benson has like the most aura mystery upside, but Olave is probably going to get like 8 catches. And I mean, he's got to be due for a touchdown eventually. Like,
Hey Yash, what do you like better? This
honestly, we should make a pick where I take Olave touchdown, bro. Like, give me that. Okay, why do we like Benson receiving yards? I see like the whole targets he's getting, but honestly, Amari DiMercado might get that, dude.
I just think they're gonna be playing from behind. They're gonna want to get him in space.
Do they have any lines for DiMercado?
He had a bad drop last week. I don't know if you saw it, but
I saw it was like a walk-in touchdown if he got it.
Yeah, so that was bad. Yeah, they do have DiMercado 14.5 rush yards.
See, I just feel like he's mispriced. Like, I feel like, yeah, it's unlikely for him to score a touchdown, but I feel like his odds are a little too nice.
1.9? I mean, they're not that crazy.
I know. Jonnu Smith got better ones, Brett. But Jonnu Smith on all the slips this week, Brett. Okay. Tim. What was Tim's original question? He does not have an original question. Oh, okay, here we go. So, team is currently Lamar, Hampton, Chuba, Mason, Judkins. Love the running back core. Puka, CD, Tet, Rice, Ertz, Trey, and Genty for Huba, Mason, and Rice. I like selling Chuba. I don't know. I don't like that trade though. I feel like Genty is just like in there and you're kind of forced to buy him for no reason. Like, I like buying a tight end because you do have Ertz and that's like icky. And McBride probably tight end 1 rest of season. But I feel like Chuba and Mason, especially with the game Mason just came off of, like, you should be able to get like more. Maybe I'm just like greedy. Maybe I'm just a greedy pig. I think that might be a good trade for you, actually. I think I just might be hella greedy. What do you think? Yeah, I think I might just be too low on Genty.
What was the question?
Tim, Genty and McBride for Chuba, Mason, and Rice. He's got a pretty stacked team at running back already. And his receivers are pretty good.
I would do that. I think that's a good deal. I'd go and get McBride.
Receivers are Puka, CD, Tet, Rice, and then Ertz. Hampton, Chuba, Mason, Judkins at running back.
I don't know how I feel about selling Rice. It's a good deal. But you got Puka, CD, Tet. So you're already pretty good at receiver. I love going and getting McBride, though.
I love that move.
I think McBride to Ertz is a lot bigger than like going down from Chuba Hubbard to Ashton Genty. Is this full PPR? Tight end premium? Any like special settings?
Got the good old what do you want for Scatabo after I declined Derrick Henry for Scat in a first. I feel like that's way too much for Derrick Henry. 0.5 PPR. 0.5 PPR.
Ooh, half PPR might change my stance on McBride.
You don't think it's going to be a touchdown hog? You think they're going to give touchdowns to frickin' Trey?
So it's 1 QB, 2 wide receiver, 2 running back, 1 tight end, 1 flex. Okay, so because of that format, having an elite tight end is pretty valuable because of how shallow that is. So that kind of combats the half PPR. So what would your starters be if you did that trade? So it'd be Lamar, Hampton, Genty / Judkins, then Puka, CD, Tet, McBride. Yeah, do that trade.
Puka and Tet for now, though.
I would do that trade, dude.
I agree. 2-1 hate the idea of selling Rice, but also,
Yeah, I don't like
and
selling
he should
Rice.
be like more of a beast now.
No, I think that's a good deal, dude. It does suck having to part with Rice, but it's not a horrible price for McBride.
That's just a good sell of Genty by the other guy, honestly.
What do we
that's
think
just good
about
packaging?
Hampton 60.5 rush yards this week or a touchdown?
60?
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Are they playing like some bombs? Yeah,
The
the
Giants.
Giants, bro. Yeah, I like that.
Let me see if running backs have been going over against the Giants.
Thanks, guys. I think I'm going to pull the trigger. Good luck, Tim.
Yeah, I think that's a good deal, Tim. I just send it.
And Genty has upside. I know we were just like spent the last half hour like.
Well, and the fact that you have Judkins, like even if Genty stays the same, you have Judkins.
Yeah, and someone else might be high on Genty. Genty will always have name appeal.
Hey, Yash. Of 7 running backs have had rushing yard lines against the Giants, and 6 of those 7 have gone over. And the only one who didn't go over was Miles Sanders, who finished with.
Why are you doing Miles Sanders like that, bro? You did not need to bring him up.
He finished with 15 rush yards, and his line was 15.5.
Leave my king alone.
All right, let's try to build a 4-legger here. So we got 2 legs.
Oh, there was someone sneaky I liked this morning.
Jonnu?
I like Jonnu every morning. That's not even sneaky.
What about Chuba touchdown for boosted odds?
Chuba touchdown. That's not bad. Jalen Warren low-key due for a touchdown too.
I don't want to stay away from that game.
What I don't like betting on Pittsburgh games, honestly.
I don't either, and I don't like betting against on players playing Minnesota, and I also don't like betting on it because it's a 6:30 London game.
Let's bet on the. I don't want to bet on the Jacks. There's just like so much like weird. What's Harold? Does Fandon have his lines up yet?
Yeah, probably.
My king.
Wait. I'm looking at Chuba touchdown right now. All right. So in his last 10 games, he scored in 7 of his last 10 games. And running backs, I think a running back scored a touchdown every week against New England so far. Yep. Genty week 1, A-Chain week 2, Gainwell week 3. Scored
Nico
7
Collins,
of his last 10. In 2024, in games that he didn't score a touchdown, he scored that next game after every time but one.
I like the Nico call, Andrew.
I'm taking Chuba touchdown, especially because we're getting that multiplier. I think that price might change. That might come to even odds. So,
pull up Nico. I don't think they have longer reception on Underdog though.
Yeah, they should.
Well, you don't want to bet on Parker Washington, Andrew?
They don't have Nico out right now.
He had 11 targets last game. Let's see. Kincaid. What's Kincaid's lines at? My little freaky 6 target a game guy. Kincaid and Olave. Let's look at those freaks.
That game.
Olave hasn't gotten a touchdown yet.
That game kind of sketches me out because it could just be such a blowout, dude.
Oh, Saints.
Yeah.
Saints are feisty though. Saints.
What I could be on board with is to game stack one of these picks. Like do like a New England bring back Malik Neighbors, like receptions or something. Targets.
You mean Wandale?
Nah. 62.5 for Neighbors, dude.
Yeah, it's a slam. I mean, I honestly think that Wandale might be the safety valve for Dart, but you do you, Pimp.
I'm
What's Theo
debating.
Johnson's line at?
Theo Johnson.
Yeah, tight end. Or he's questionable. Toe.
Crazy pool, dude. It's just touchdown.
What is
All
it?
right.
2 point some.
Of these four, I'm thinking Benson is the most shaky.
I'm trading Bijan. 2 offers we both agree on. Rome and JJ for Bijan and DK. Or Tay, Kyron, London for Bijan and Garrett Wilson. And you're the one trading for Bijan. I like giving up Devontae, Kyron, and London for Bijan and Garrett Wilson. That feels very yummy to me. You like giving away Rome and DJ for Bijan and DK.
I like this Jacoby Myers call. That's good comms. I might bump him down to 60 yards. Longest reception does look pretty good, too.
Which one do you like better, Dale? Because I feel like giving away Tay, Kyron, and London's kind of like a nice little sell high on London, median price on Kyron, and just getting rid of Devontae and upgrading for Garrett Wilson, high upside, Bijan. Correlated bet, you think he's just going to do better than London in the offense.
All right, this is
I
Jacoby.
feel like that'd be like a disgusting receiver core if you got Garrett Wilson, Roma Dunze, then JJ McCarthy. I mean, Justin Jefferson as your receiver 3. Like, that sounds disgusting.
Jacoby's been going over this. And look, every receiver's been going over this against the Bears.
Look at this take. Look at this take. Devontae Adams gonna be better than Wilson by far, in my opinion.
Wait. What?
That's what Andrew's saying. Andrew's got conviction in this statement. I agree, Dale, by the way. That's my take. Oh, that's like a slam. I feel so like yummy about that. Even if like Puka gets injured, just like pick up like Tutu Atwell. Just pick up Tutu Atwell.
The thing that worries me about Adams is if with Stafford's health was the big question mark coming into the season, right? Let's just say his back tweaks it up again. Jimmy Garoppolo, I think, will be able to support Puka. I don't know if he'll be able to support Adams with him.
That's also a good take.
Just my thought on the situation. I don't really love that risk you have to deal with him.
Garrett Wilson's always going to be like a receiver, like 30.
I think Wilson's pretty much QB proof. Like if Fields gets hurt, we got Tyrod.
Yeah,
all right,
Zach Wilson. So
this is where I'm at on the pick'em slip.
Let me see this out. Trey Benson. I don't like Trey Benson receiving yards. I don't like it. I just don't. All these are sharp. Malik is sharp. Chuba seems like it's probably going to smash. Amari Hampton. I don't like the Giants, but it's a good bet. We need one more.
I got Jacoby. You see Jacoby?
Yeah. Is that 5?
Well, that's 4. Let's do 5. Get it to 20x.
What's Olave's stuff at? What's his yardage at? Because he hasn't gone over 50, and it's probably at 60. Mm-hmm. Like, that's so, like, his line's, like, so freaky. Because the stats are telling you lower, but the targets and the catches are why is it at 5? What?
5.5 receptions.
Dude, take that. What are we doing? Can you up that? Can we up that to like 6.5? Am I missing something? Or like, is the Bills corner 1 like a dog or something? Like a mega dog? Like,
No, I
Who
think
have the Bills played? Let me look up these game
the
scores.
Ravens.
Bills games. Let's look up these box scores. In a 40-point game, Zay Flowers had 143. So total passing.
Let me tell you which receivers went over their line. Waddles was 4.5 against them. He had 5. Tyreek's is 5.5. He had 5. Garrett Wilson was 5.5. He had 4. D Hop 1.5. He had 2. Zay Flowers 4.5. He had 7. I say Zay's probably the most comparable. Garrett Wilson 2. I don't know if I like it, Yosh. They're ranking unfavorable in receptions allowed per game, like second worst.
Yeah, they're like no one's passing on them. It's very strange.
Well, the thing too is the Bills just their offense controls the ball so much that
I'll put him in one of my slips. It's okay. Take him out.
Josh does love him some Olave.
What's Shaheed? What's Shaheed's looking like?
I might just run these 4, dude. I feel good about him.
If you like those 4, run those 4.
Let's just run these 4.
What's Wandy? What's my boy? What's your least favorite Giants player doing? I don't even think you can add him because it'll be worse odds. They don't even have his lines up. Disrespectful. He's probably good for a touchdown.
All right, I'm running this. This is the pick'em slip. I'll drop the link if anyone wants to tail. Here's the link. I'll drop in the Discord too.
Josh loves him. He is Saint's super fan. Dude, I love Shaheed, bruh. Chuck's here. Go Colts. Go Danny Dimes. I love me some Daniel Jones. But I also lose sleep over Daniel Jones after trading him away in Dynasty preseason. Makes me sad. Start 2, Judkins, Ibuka, Benson, Chase Brown. Ibuka, Judkins. That would be my start too. I feel like Ibuka is like top 1 start, and then I have Judkins over Benson for now, just because we don't know what Benson does, and Chase Brown is just attached to a crappy offense right now.
I'm starting Ibuka for sure, and I'm probably going Judkins.
Who do the Browns play? The Browns don't play anyone like
Lions.
crazy.
They play the Lions.
Judkins is like probably good for like 9 points on like a bad
Benson,
scenario.
Yeah, I think I'm going Judkins there too. All right, I'm gonna rip another one of these week 4 drafts. Having a good time doing these. Whipping Ant's ass in fantasy. Chuck, did I play you this week?
A cheeky trade I have in my inbox right now, Ant.
Mm-hmm.
Someone sent me this. First for David Montgomery and Devontae Adams.
You would be getting the first or giving?
I would be giving the first. Mm-hmm. No.
That's interesting.
I'm not.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. If you're
good
getting
sell high though.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna rip this draft, and then I gotta hop off stream. This will be the last one for today. But
all right.
Yeah. We got a pick 'em slip. We ripped a couple of these. Talk some ball.
Who do you think is going to surprise people this week? Me personally, I think Sterling Shepard's dropping like 16 fantasy points. I haven't picked him up in any leagues. I just feel it in my bones for some reason. I can just already see the Sterling Shepard touchdown. I already feel it. It's just this weird sense I have. He had like 60 yards last game.
Yeah. I think he's a fine bullet in these or some DFS. I
wouldn't draft him in this.
I built a
That's not
FanDuel lineup last week, and I had a Vikings defense and Jordan Mason, but I had fucking CeeDee Lamb.
Should have taken Pickens.
Dale, didn't you have some random ass Kayshon Boutte take last week? Yeah, he did. He did
Who,
2
me?
weeks ago too. Yeah.
I'm starting Kayshon Boutte this week, bro. The take hasn't changed. You just didn't have a chance this week, bro. Trust. Yup.
Good luck with that, bro. Good luck.
Dale, do you know who you're talking to? The same guy. You already know my draft record. Who owns Puka in both leagues? I'm actually mad about passing up on Bucky in our $50 league, though. I think he was on my list, but I didn't like how much hype he had, so I picked Tyrone out of spite.
Get scammed. Get scammed. Let Bucky fall into my lap.
I just remember he was on the radar, but I had a reason for not liking him. Like some stupid reason. Ugh. Who's on the board right now? How far away is our pick?
We're next up, and we got Puka.
If Puka Puka has an off day, you're down like what, $15?
Dude, Puka's floor is so high.
Dude, I need to go to a casino. I need to go to an MGM casino and set up my MGM Now sports betting app.
Yeah, you got
Start
it.
getting some lays down. It's just
You
so
should.
far. It's not so far. It's just like I never want to go out to the strip. It's just like an instant minus like $50 to like step foot on the strip.
Yeah.
Who
All right.
do you have, Puka? I don't know, bro. Like they're getting the same freaking pick every time, and I don't want to pick the same players every time.
That's why I'm thinking Josh or Brock.
We're not entertaining Brock Trey Tucker. If Brock falls to you somehow, some way, take Brock. Okay,
I just did take Brock.
Okay, all right.
Let's do a little Bears.
I like Bro.
Raiders things.
I don't like DJ.
I don't either, actually.
I like Jacoby or Trey. I like one of the Raiders receivers.
Mm-hmm.
But what if the Raiders just dog the freaking Bears, dude? What if they just dog them and they run the ball down their throat with Genty? I could buy that. 2 interceptions off rip. Caleb not playing good this day. He's running too hot for his own good. He's getting too cute. This is an actual problem of Caleb Williams. He gets too cute too often. This is like a genuine problem with him. Quick question: should I trade Chase Brown for Jordan Mason? Yes. If you are getting gut feel says yes. Because I can't imagine the Bengals being ahead and being like, here's 20 points, Chase Brown. But Jordan Mason, even when Aaron Jones comes back, I can see having a 50-50 split and being good for 12.
Chase Brown, I just worry about how the Bengals offensive line, and he's been really inefficient, which is a little worrisome. But once they get they lose Odunze.
But then there will be a week where he does drop 24 this year, and you are going to be upset.
Mm-hmm.
It will happen.
All right, should we do the Adams thing then? This one.
Why? Why are we? Yeah.
Or do you like Kyron more? Or should we do Genty?
Where's Genty? How far does Genty go?
I mean, we can wait.
To take Genty.
Yeah. Wait a little bit on Genty.
Get freaky. Take Kyron and Genty. Freaking RB superiority this weekend. Play Genty at the flex.
I don't know if I want to do Genty actually.
If he falls way past ADP.
I think I would rather do Jacoby. I think I'd rather do Jacoby.
That's crazy how much hype changes the dude. Jacoby and Trey basically got the same ADP right now.
Nico's still sitting there. If we should do the Nico thing.
Yep, take Nico. Fucking unique build.
Yeah, let's get.
He
Nico.
did get 100. Like, who are they passing to, and who are they playing again? I am like, the freaking Titans. Like, what are we doing?
I might go Jacoby Gino to end this one out because it's just going to be so low owned. Who's going to have Gino? And what if even if they're playing from behind, he could.
The
run
Texans do have a lot to play for. What do you think about? You already said your take on Chase Brown. Can Chase Brown rush for 3 yards on 10 attempts or something?
Yeah, dude, he's been so inefficient lately. It's hard to.
So, yeah, maybe my gut feel was right, but I always want to think things through for the viewers. Oh, someone offered me RJ Harvey for Bashal Tootin. Thoughts? Yeah. Like, what's your take? Are you really having like? I'm instantly. If I see that notification, I'm hitting accept before they hit like withdraw.
For which side, Harvey?
Yeah, if I'm getting Harvey, I'm instantly hitting accept. What is Bashal Tootin doing? Like, what is the whole Bashal Tootin train? I still don't know because it was Tank Bigsby. He gets traded. Bashal Tootin, the 6th round pick, is going to save the world. No, he's not.
He's not a 6th round pick.
He's like he's a bum.
He's a 2nd round pick.
You probably got him off waivers, and you're traded him for a guy who was probably picked in like the 10th round of your draft. I think that's a win. I think J.K. Dobbins has an injury history. As much as I love him, and he is my Pookie Bear. Yeah.
Guys, don't tell Yosh, but I kind of like Bashal Tootin. I've been trying to buy him like everywhere I'm in Dynasty.
So freaky. I mean, long term, yeah, but freaking Ron, is this redraft?
Redraft, redraft. I think I would rather have Harvey. Dynasty, I think I'd still have Harvey, but I think it is close in Dynasty. Like I like Tootin, and I don't know how long.
I mean, yeah, they both do the same thing in Dynasty right now.
ETN might not hold up.
For redraft, I like RJ Harvey this season. He just feels like he has way more upside.
Can I really take Gino with Hurts on the board still?
Dude, like, why are people? I don't get it. What are we doing? Take him.
We're just gonna tell the story.
It's because people are too poisoned about like stacking. They just like I can't. It gets too stupid sometimes. It's like, all right, guys, we're overthinking things. Jalen Hurts is giving you 20. QB, Mahomes, running back, Kamara, Taylor, Javonte, Scatterbo, love it. Receiver, Adams, Lamb, Ridley, Wandale. That's sketchy. Oh, Myers, Keenan Allen, Bowers. Keenan and Kamara or Javonte for Hall and Brian Thomas Jr. What is your record right now?
Keenan and Javonte, I would probably do that. Keenan and Kamara, probably not.
I also agree with that. Javonte is worth less than Kamara. I don't know. Javonte do be eaten, though, bro. Like, you do be eaten.
Yeah.
But you don't really need him. And I mean, low key, if you can replace Breece Hall with like another receiver, I would maybe want to do that because I feel like the receiver core is kind of sketchy. Like, I don't like starting Ridley. I don't like starting Wandale. Lamb is supposed to be a receiver 1 when he comes back. Devontae is a receiver 2-3. Wandale is a PPR scam. Keenan is good, but is touchdown hot right now. And I don't know.
Xavier
is a nice. Oh yeah, you have Bowers, so I like Myers.
Xavier Worthy is a full participant in practice today, on track to play. By the way, I just dropped a Discord in the chat.
AJ Browndale.
You guys should join up. Completely free to join. We're gonna have pick'em slips, YouTube notifications. There's just a chat in there to talk ball. Join up if you haven't. Rashee Rice or AJ Brown Dynasty? This is the last question we'll answer before we hop off. Give me Rashee Rice all day. Relatively easy.
You're taking that option because you're just like, good offense, Patrick Mahomes, and you read pass ball. Rashee Rice is not a good football. I don't care. Rashee Rice is not a top 20 receiver in the league in terms of talent. He may have had the great positional opportunity in that offense 2 years ago, but now he doesn't. Tyquan Thornton is a football player who can catch the ball. Hollywood Brown is a guy they traded for and are paying or got off of free agency. Xavier Worthy is a first-round pick who's a hog. Travis Kelce runs around on the football field. Like, you cannot tell me that Rashee Rice is getting more than 6 targets a week and getting a red zone target share of more than 20%. No, I'm not listening to this nonsense. That's my take.
Here we go. This is a good one to end on because we have like the opposite take.
I don't care. I'm
big on Rashee Rice, dude. I think he's talented. He's a target earner. He's been a target earner since his first year. I'm not worried about Tyquan Thornton taking targets from Rashee Rice. Dude.
What about Hollywood Brown? What about Xavier Worthy?
I don't give a shit about Hollywood Brown. Worthy, okay, that's fine. That's it.
Kelce frolicking for 6 targets a game.
But I don't care about target competition with Rashee Rice. He's their best offensive player. They're gonna get him the ball.
No.
Do you know,
I
dude?
just don't see it. I don't
He's
see
their
it.
best. He's their best yak guy. He's their slot. He's their slot. Yeah. Dale knows.
I'm taking AJ Brown over Rashee Rice. If someone offered me that trade, I'm taking it. Someone offered me AJ Brown for Rashee Rice, and I own Rashee Rice. I'm taking AJ
Dynasty?
Brown. In Dynasty and redraft.
Wow, Rashee Rice is also way younger than AJ Brown in Dynasty.
AJ Brown's like 26 or 27, bro.
No, he's not. He's like 28.
Oh my! So you got like 3 years.
Rashee Rice is
and he's literally Batman, bro. He's 3 years younger. What are we talking about here? I feel like that's like absurd. I can't stand by that right now. I cannot. Do you think Geno Smith and Quinshawn for Daniel Jones and DeAndre Swift is good? My starting QB is Geno.
I hate Swift.
That's just like such a freaky trade.
I would explore other alternatives.
Who's on your waivers for QB? Is it really that bad?
Who's on the waiver? What league is this where Geno's your QB1, dude? How long do you wait?
He has like Brock Purdy, Geno, or he has Joe Burrow probably. He might be a Joe Burrow owner.
That could be it. That's tough, dude. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like when you're exploring tiering up to get Daniel Jones, it's bleak.
But I kind of like going for Daniel Jones because he's an ugly name, and you said that name, and both of us immediately go, but like,
yeah, but
fantasy points don't lie.
I don't like giving up Judkins to go do it.
I don't like it either. Yeah, I would love to keep Judkins. I like tearing up to Daniel Jones on a buy low, just because he's an ugly name, and people are probably trying to sell him because they're like, oh my god, he's running hot, let's sell.
I would do Geno in a different running back just for Daniel Jones. And who cares about getting Swift back?
Yeah, Swift is a bum.
But
gets like touches, but
who else do you have in your bench? What would be another option if you weren't to get rid of Judkins?
I agree.
All right, I got a hard out in like 2 minutes, but I want to get you right, Donovan. Judkins a dog hold. I'm with you, Tim.
I agree.
We were talking about Judkins rest of the season. Hey, Josh, Quinshawn, dude, yeah, if you can do Mixon and Geno for Daniel Jones, I do that.
If you're giving away Mixon, yeah, but if you're getting Mixon, I just still don't like it.
Dart on waivers, yeah, facts. Josh, rest of the season. I'm gonna ask you this before you head out: Quinshawn Judkins or Ashton Genty rest of the season?
Give me Judkins. The Browns just BS'd everyone. They're like, oh my God, horrible legal actions. And they just give him 16 carries on his like first game back. So
There it is.
what else are they going to do? Pass the ball to Jerry Jeudy? And
All
they're
right.
already running 2 tight end sets too. Harold Fanta Jr. and Joku. They're basically setting him up for success.
All right, everyone. I got to head out. I just dropped the Discord link in the chat. Be sure to join in there. It's 100% free to join. You guys have any questions like this, we have a chat in there. You can ask questions, DM us. We'll be going live, trying to go for a couple times a week. I don't know if we will tomorrow, but TBD. But when's the next one? Might be tomorrow. Josh, you free to hop on tomorrow?
I'll hop on
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe we'll hop on tomorrow again, about the same time. I think this time works good.
And we'll get a live trade going.
Oh, yeah, maybe a live trade show. Dale, hop on the stream tomorrow. All right. Well, thanks for everyone who tuned in. If you see this after the fact, tune in to the next one. We're live. Join the Discord. See ya.
Just remember, we're the best. All right.